What was it, Tigger? Did she make it disappear? What was it? Because that's what stupid niggas do. Like, oh yeah, she does the thing. I'm not marry her. But she cooks and she cleans when I marry her. What you? So you don't cook and clean? That's just what niggas be saying. How do you feel about the bitch? Like, can we talk about that? How does she make you feel? Hello? Hello and welcome to another episode of Delightfully Chaotic. Hi, I'm Tamara, and welcome to another episode. Hi, I got a new couch, and is rotund the word? I don't know. It's quite fluffy and it's comfy, it's cozy, but I didn't know what it was going to give when recording this. So I said, I'm just going to sit on the floor. I have my pillow and I'm sitting on the floor. So I have some wine because I am tired and I am just trying to relax and unwind. It is Sunday and my week has been very tiring. I've just been really tired and lethargic. If is lethargic a word? I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm not fucking tired. What the baby said? What that baby said? I'm tired. Okay. And I did put some makeup on because I'm like, why not? I'm tired looking like who shot John on here. I said that last week to my therapist. I was like, because I was getting ready to go to dinner or something with my family, and I had on some makeup and I looked presentable because I was going right after the session. And she's like, "Oh, come on, you look cute." I was like, "Come on, gorgeous." I look at again. And I was like, I know I look like who shot John most of the time. She was like, "Well, I never heard that." I'm like, "Girl." So I've never heard that. You'd be surprised the amount of things that as a Black person I haven't really heard or whatever. I guess because of her upbringing, but I just love that I can just kind of like kiki with her. She's great. And yeah, I wanted to look a little bit presentable today. So we're doing the things. So welcome. I have my laptop right here, so I'm going to be looking at it or whatever. And yeah, what else has been going on in my life? Tired. Yeah, that's a thing. This is supposed to be a tank top. It keeps on falling down. I think I actually like it like this. I am getting ready to go to Greece. We're going to Greece in September. My birthday is the 22nd, and my sister's birthday is the 29th. So we're going for her 50th birthday. I almost wasn't going to go. I almost was like, y'all just have fun without me. But I pulled it through in the 11th hour and I'm able to go to Greece and I'm so excited. So I've been trying to like shop for that and just kind of like mentally prepare because I haven't been on a plane for longer than 5 hours. So I've been to Mexico. I've been to Canada. And I went to Jersey, I think, and then we took a bus or something to Canada, something like that. But like, I haven't been on a plane for longer than 5 hours, so I'm really kind of nervous about that. I want to make sure I have like compression socks and I'm not getting like blood clots, like any of us are getting blood clots or anything like that. So I am kind of worried about that. But like, other than that, I'm really excited. I did get a new car. A few episodes ago, I mentioned how I needed to get a new car. So I did get a new car. So now I'm just working on selling my old car. So yeah, just life and adulting, like this shit is exhausting and we have to do it. We have to do it. You have to do it. Are you going to be on the street somewhere or in the middle of the street directing traffic, talking to yourself? You have to do it. You have to play the game. Hello? So yes, that's my update. I'm trying to think of what else I have to talk about. Apparently I'm beautiful. I got hit on again today. And it was just so awkward how he did it. Like I'm in the customer service line at Walmart and there's a guy, I shake my leg a lot when I'm anxious or just, I guess it's self-soothing. I don't know what it is. I think my therapist called it self-soothing, but I do that a lot. So I don't know if he was looking at me because I was shaking my leg. I was in front of him in the line. So I get to the line, I check out and do the things. And then he's coming up behind me as I'm leaving. And he's like, I just want you to know you're really beautiful. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Again, the aura be aura. The aura be aura. And I just feel like, okay, thank you. And I'm not a self-conscious person. I know that I'm not ugly, but like, it is nice to get compliments here and there or whatever. But my thing is, why are you waiting for me to like, first of all, I don't know what he was. He wasn't black. I don't know what he was, maybe Spanish or whatever. But like, why are you waiting to tell me this as I'm leaving the line and you're coming up? And then the lady at the register is looking like, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, wait, thank you. And he's like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, yes. I just be lying to these people. Because to me, it's just like a very one and done kind of thing. Like, yes, I do. Okay. Because when you say you don't, a lot of them actually think that that's an invitation to ask for your number, which I guess it would be, right, in the bigger scheme of things. But some of them are like really like, if it's one, then it has to equal two, if that makes sense. It's like, if I did say that I was single, let's say a man asks me if I'm single and I say yes, a lot of them will immediately pull out their phones as if me saying that I'm single means that I'm automatically attracted to you, for one. And I'm automatically just going to give you my number. He was nice or whatever. He wasn't being rude, but it was just kind of awkward because I'm like, I'm leaving. Like I don't do the things. Okay, thank you. Let's go. It was just awkward. It was weird. I was like, yeah, okay. Wherever this boyfriend is that I allegedly have, come on, babe, find me. Hello, where are you? That was my week. That was actually today. I hope my makeup looks good. Again, I don't know how to do the things. I think I blended it pretty good. Okay, so we're going to do the things. Now, I didn't really want to talk about this last episode. I did have like something to talk about. Like I had like a little snippet or a link or something about the Nolan Wells tragedy and murder. He was murdered. If he wasn't outright murdered, he was left for dead. There's foul play somewhere. And I was just scrolling on Instagram before I started recording, and I saw his mom's Instagram page. At first I was like, is this really her page? I saw her Instagram page, and God, June 28th, I saw, because I was just looking at her page and I saw a video of her smiling, and I'm like, okay, so I click on it, and it was June 28th, and she was doing some kind of tutorial or something about, she was doing something or another, and she was like happy, and I think she was putting on makeup. She was doing something in this video. And the reason why I don't know is I had to just click off of it, because when I saw the date, I was like, not even a full week later, your baby is gone. Your baby is gone. June 28th to July 4th. Your baby is gone. You don't even know that's going to happen to you. Shit like that, I can't take it. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to talk about it at first, because it's not really for me to, it's not, it's none of our business to really be talking about it and speculating. I do think that a lot of y'all niggas that are like blaming the parents are weird as fuck. She was like, he does have black friends. It's not like he doesn't have black friends. These were, of course, his other friends. And it is what it is. It's no one's fault. It's these little asshole crackers, these little asshole little mini crackers' fault for doing what they did to this little boy. Full stop. And I just want to say, my heart and prayers go out to the family. They are working with Ben Crump and Al Sharpton. And yes, a lot of people want to make the jokes about how they just want money. Obviously, they need to be paid for their services, these people, because they're doing the work and they're on the ground and they're doing the things. So to say that Ben Crump and Al Sharpton, let me just say Ben Crump. To say that Ben Crump just wants money, this is what is he probably doing this from the bottom of his heart and with the kindness of his heart? Probably, but the work that he's doing, he needs resources. He needs money to pay the people that are helping him do these investigations and do these things and keep these stories out in the media. Apparently, there is going to be a grand jury that this trial is going to be brought up in front of. This is per WLBT. I don't know who that is, honey.com. I think it's a news station somewhere, or probably in Mississippi. So yeah, the results of Nolan Wells' death investigation to be turned over to grand jury. So a lot of people in the comments and the fake investigators are saying this probably means that they for sure have some kind of evidence to prove that it was foul play. So that's really interesting. I really want to see this get legs. I really want to see some kind of justice for these little fucking assholes. I really do. And when things like this happen, even though I know this would never really happen, but it could, because I think there are some states that have laws that pretty much say if your asshole kid takes a gun and shoots up people, you're the parent, then you can go to jail. I think there was an actual case where a white guy went to jail because his son did something with a gun. So I think that should be the same for all kinds of crime that your children commit. I think that the parents should be punished as well. I do. And then maybe then these assholes only doing this stupid shit. I mean, that and the fact that they're racist. I mean, yes. So rest in peace to Nolan Wells. He was only 18 and hopefully, like I said, this gets legs and there's some actual justice found with this case. So this is per Ben Crump. He's the one that's saying that it's going to go to a grand jury. Pascagoula, Mississippi. The results of the death investigation of Nolan Wells will be turned over to a grand jury. Once the case is complete, an independent investigation of Wells' cell phone will also be coordinated by attorney Ben Crump and his team. Law enforcement officials will also investigate the cell phone findings. Because at first it sounded like they were just like, yeah, he drowned, whatever. And of course, the asshole sheriff or whatever, this is Mississippi. So as soon as I saw what was going on, like, what was it? The 5th or 6th, I saw the pictures and I saw like as the week progressed, the local official was like, yeah, there's something to see here. He drowned. He didn't drown. And if he did, he was probably knocked unconscious or something. Like something happened for him to drown if he actually did drown. So yeah, Christine Wansley is the mother of Nolan Wells. She said the funeral services for her son will be held at the Centerpoint Church in Ocean Springs, Mississippi on Monday. My God, just be with her, Jesus. And I saw a lot of posts that were kind of comparing her to Emmett Till's mother, and some people even said that they looked alike. Like, y'all need to stop it. Just stop. They don't have to look alike. It's fine. It doesn't, none of that matters. Like, none of that's her looking like this woman. Why are we making comments about that? Let's just stay focused. Tyler Perry is paying for the funeral expenses, as you all know, and also, what's the name? What's the name? Colin Kaepernick is paying for a private autopsy. Absolutely. I love to see the Black community, especially those who have the funds and the resources, rallying around this family. Absolutely. So I pray that there's actually some motion, some positive motion with this investigation, period. Yeah. Do I have any more updates? No, I already started talking about the things. Let's get into the best, because it's a lot of best already. Andrew Gilliam was arrested after police alleged they found meth, marijuana, pipes, and a bomb during a traffic stop. This was reported exactly a week ago, and this is the Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, former Florida, this word always gets me, former Florida gubernatorial candidate Andrew Gilliam is back in the headlines after being arrested in Alabama on drug-related charges. If you don't remember, he was in the news several years ago for being found. Was he found with an unconscious man or an escort or something? He was found in a hotel room in Miami with a white man that wasn't his wife. And he is married still. Yeah. Okay. In March 2020, he was found severely inebriated inside a Miami Beach hotel room alongside a male escort who was treated for a suspected drug overdose. Police discovered bags of suspected crystal meth. Oh, so he does the meth. He does that. This is just out of what I've never known a Black person to do meth. And he seems like clean and maybe he can keep it controlled. I don't know. Like when I hear meth, I hear like crack cocaine, like heroin, like that hard shit that just makes you become a whole other person inside and outside. But he looks, you wouldn't even think that he does all of that shit. My God, I would be scared to do that kind of drugs. Like, I would be so scared to do those kinds of drugs. I need to stick to my little weed, honey. I'm actually calling myself being on a break. I found a little nigga that lives right in the next building. And I was so tempted to text him and be like, hey, Jeff, what you got? Jeff. He's probably like 25. It was some good stuff the first time I hit him up. I only went to him once. But I'm on a break. But it's like, I could not imagine doing like that. Like, what are we doing? What's going on? Girl, because I would be the nigga that gets strung the fuck out after like the first try. Like literally out in the middle of the street directing traffic. So yeah, it's not funny. Now I went to Florida A&M University. I did. Like a lot of niggas. Hello, strike. And I was a freshman in 2001. And I remember being on the set on a crisp Friday mid-morning. And we out on the set, we left our classes. We left our morning classes to come out here and be fast and be out on the set. And so there was this tall, kind of scrawny, adorable looking guy with some curly, hair kind of going on, like an S-curl looking thing. And he was just like, hey, come to the SGA upstairs, we're doing the things at SGA, blah, blah, blah. It was Andrew Gilliam. And we knew who he was. He was the president. He was school president, I think he was. He was a senior, I think. But he was the president or whatever, the school of things. And he's like, hey, come up here and do school president. He was the class president. What do you call it? He was the things. Look, I was a C student. I didn't give a fuck about anything. He was doing the things already, okay? So he's like, yeah, come upstairs to the SGA. And we're like, okay. So we actually went upstairs. We stayed for a cool 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes before we went back outside. We're like, okay, that's cute. Yeah. Like, nigga, it's Friday on the set. We got the incense being sold. We got a fashion show over here. We got niggas Harlem shaking. We got, if you know the set, you know that it was just, especially your first 2 years there. Like my first 2 years there, I was like, ooh, yes. I mean, it's different, like the different, you got the Caribbean people over here. You got the New York people over here. You got the Maui. I mean, it was just a vibe every Friday. And he's talking about going up to SG. That's my only memory of this nigga. I do not know him, okay? But I always kind of had that fond memory of him, especially when I saw him, becoming who he became in politics. And of course, I voted for him and all those things. The situation that happened with him and Ron DeSantis was fucked up. And, but it appears that he's struggling with some things, and he probably has some demons he's trying to just manage, and it's unfortunate. I just feel like if you're doing those things and you're a public figure, you really need to make sure you're not getting caught. But this is the thing. There was a new report a couple of days ago saying that he did not have any drugs in his system. So, okay, but he still had the paraphernalia, but I guess he wasn't high or anything at that time of him being arrested. You still doing the things, and that's illegal, baby Bob. Yeah. So 2 days ago, it was reported that he was tested negative for drugs, and he'll be getting a preliminary hearing in his crystal meth case, because I guess he had the crystal meth. Yeah. I don't know. I like Andrew. I like listening to his podcast that he has with Angela Rye and Bakari Sellers. Tiffany Cross used to be on there. She's not anymore. Native Land Pod. I had to kind of like hide them, because when things get really like real and scary, when they're talking about all this shit that's going on, sometimes I just don't want to see that shit. That's why I have this shit so I can come to and just talk shit and just dissociate from all the but it's like they be on it. They be on the shit. They be talking about ICE and all that shit. And sometimes I just don't want to deal with it. So I haven't really listened to them. I did see the most recent episode. I think Bakari was talking about, both of them, Bakari and Angela, was talking about, what happened with him. And they're like, we support you, obviously. Of course, because they have to say something. Angela had a lot of things to say, and people have things to say about her having a lot of things to say, because Angela, girlie, that's your homie, we get it. But girlie, this is the second time getting caught up.
And justice.
Let's see what she has to say.
The public shit about Andrew, he doesn't even see it. So you are still just as invisible and just as small as your dumb ass is always.
Let me just say that's not.
Well, hold on, let me keep going.
Because I know, but there's a point that I want you to riff on, because Andrew may not see it, but his kids are old enough.
I'm gonna get there. My point is, you're not even hurting him. You're hurting the people around him, and you're dehumanizing him. To Bakari's point, his kids, his wife. I talked to Jay about some of the mean stuff she saw. And what you're not thinking about, and let me just correct the record on this too, since we're on this, what you're not thinking about is a lot of you have made some dumb assumptions about Jay. RJ Gilliam is a G. RJ Gilliam came to Essence holding Andrew down, completely cool. We went
Oh, yes, Angela, we get it. We get it, baby Bob. He is your fan. He is your homie. And I give her grace because it's like anybody that you ride for that you know where their bodies are and everything, you're gonna have that same energy. But it's like, girl, take a step back and realize that this man is grown as fuck. And this is his second time getting caught and put out there like that. He's doing that to himself. And people have the right to make whatever comments they want to make. Do they have to be nasty comments? No, because yes, his kids can see them, and so can his wife. But it's like he's doing that to himself. Yes, she's frustrated. I get it. And somebody says, and this is exactly what I'm saying. Somebody says, at this point, it's time for Andrew Gilliam himself to think about his wife and children. This is a comment on the post. His actions have nothing to do with the whites demonizing the black man. He's done that to himself. Angela needs to be this angry with her friend and hold him accountable for the lack of concern he gives about how his drug use affects his loved ones. Exactly. Like, who are you talking to, baby? Who are you talking to? Talk to him. Talk to that nigga. And if you've already done that, get the fuck out of people's faces, because people can say whatever they want to say. This nigga is the one that's getting put on blast because he's not. Again, I don't know him, okay? But the very fact that in 2020, you were found married still, you were found in a hotel room with a male escort that was damn near OD. And I think he was the one who called the cops because I guess he figured he had to. And that's how he got put on. The very fact that he was caught with a male escort in 2020 can tell you a lot of things. It can tell you a myriad of things. One of those things that's glaringly obvious to me, and I could be wrong, is that Andrew is living a life that is not his to live. And Andrew is probably really battling with that fact. Andrew is a diehard politician. Again, he was trying to get us to recruit us for the SGA. Like this seems to be something that is a passion for him that runs in his blood. And he knows that if he wants to be a politician, he has to have the optics have to be there. He has to have the nuclear family. He has to have the wife and the 2.5 kids and the governor's house and all those things and the white picket fence. He knows these things. Andrew, I believe, is living a life that is not his to live. And Jay, I don't know her name. I guess that's her nickname for Angela, from Angela. I guess the wife, bless her soul. Your husband is living a life that he doesn't really want to live. Why do you think this drug abuse is happening? It is okay. It is okay. I ain't got no hell to throw nobody in. But Andrew is living a life he doesn't want to live. I think that's more than obvious. I think the drug use and the fact that he was seen with a man, again, no shade, but he's been married to this lady. Because of his political lifestyle, because he's a politician, he is performing. He seems to be performing. Like I said, the nuclear family life, and like I said, the kids and Andrew's living a life that he does not want to live, and he's probably really reckoning with this on a daily basis. He's not happy with the life that he's living because he probably freely wants to be a queer man that's out here doing the things. But if you're a politician, which a lot of them are doing the things, you can't really move like that. At this point, if I was him, I wouldn't even run for anything else. Like, because people are going to stop taking you seriously. That's the truth. I don't know if he was planning on running for governor again. I don't even know if that's a thing that he can do. I really want somebody to fucking run that we have a chance to win, because God, I'm in Florida. But girl, hush, please. Yes, you can feel how you want to feel. Shut the fuck up. Angela, I like Angela. I do. I used to listen to her podcast. She had a podcast too. She kind of gives Mean Girl to me, though. She does. She kind of gives Mean Girl vibes to me. Who are you talking to? Pipe down. Talk to that nigga. And if you already talked to him again, stay over there. People can say whatever they want. This nigga knows what he's doing. He knows that he has a wife and kids. He knows that. Think about it, this Angela. No one would be saying anything that could be linked to his family and his kids if he didn't do anything for them to goddamn talk about. Cause and effect. I wish him the best though, and I hope that he's able to live in his truth someday before he ends up killing himself or somebody else. Yeah? Okay. Drake's baby mama, Sophie, something or another, broke the internet when she basically claimed that she never wanted Drake romantically, surprise, surprise, and only wanted a baby with him, surprise, surprise. Saying she now earns $700,000 a month in child support while happily married to the man she truly loves. Quote, I never wanted Drake. I wanted a child and everything worked out perfectly. These niggas are so dumb. Y'all really be relying on women, primarily women that you barely know, to be like, yeah, I'm gonna break the child. Or she probably stole the condom and, did whatever. If she did, then that's fucked up and fuck her. But a lot of y'all niggas just be shooting women's clubs up, and you'd be like, well, you said you on birth control. What? And birth control is not 100% effective. Can we just use our brains? Girl, of course you didn't want Drake. Now, ain't nothing wrong with Drake. Drake is an attractive person, whatever, but he's still Drake. I like Drake. Cool. I never wanted Drake. I wanted a child, and everything worked out perfectly, she said. She said it like she was ordering coffee. Jesus. No hesitation, no apologies, just facts delivered with the thermal energy of someone who already won and is simply here to narrate the victory. I know that's right. I know a lot of people talked about her appearance. She's a nice looking girl, I guess. Whatever. But a lot of people are like, oh, she's so basic. She's been around. She knows a lot of people in the industry. I think she was porn actress or something, or maybe something. So her and her boo thing, her and her, the one she really loves, they are just living high on the hog, honey. They better save it. Because I don't know how much longer Drake has if he keeps up with this bullshit. I haven't listened to really any of the songs of the 3 albums that he put out because what are you doing? I like this someone who likes Drake, yeah. Someone said, I love seeing women in male-dominated fields, but I also feel sad for the baby. Don't feel sad for the baby. Yeah. The baby's fine. The baby's like, what, 9? Malia, I think that's how you say her name. Malia, Michelle. I always thought she was so pretty. She's gorgeous. She speaks about the girl. She's like, yeah, this is what she did. Mm-hmm. So that's my homie, but yeah.
Felt some kind because at the time he had my friend pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he was kind of trying to like be cool, but at the same time he was just, I don't know. Me and his baby mama was talking all the time. She said, I think I got the baby pictures before he did. I know something. Sophie walked when she was trying to, she was looking for a dummy and she found one.
I think she was a stripper or a dancer like Malia. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Malia or Malia. And the face is kind of the face. It's a face. It's a face. We all have one. Nice body. They both have gorgeous bodies and whatever. Yeah. And yeah, she was looking for a dummy and she found one. Yeah. But like, I guess she didn't care that her friend was pregnant by Drake and she used to date Drake. She dated Drake in 2010. And I guess she got pregnant. The girl got pregnant, like, obviously way after that. Yeah. Somebody said she wanted a baby and found an incredible baby daddy. Good for her. Absolutely. I would never do no shit like that. I'm not putting my mind and my body and all that through that for a check. Then I still got to deal with this little nigga at the end of the day. No. 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 Yeah. Good for her, girl. Good for you. I know that nigga she with is like, yeah. Go Drake. Stefon Diggs is all up in the news, honey, and I'm so tired of this nigga. I have so many links So many of the things. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm in order. So Stefon Diggs, there's this friend of his, I guess, that has sexual assault accusations against him. So he has a legal case going on involving Stefon Diggs. According to TMZ, Diggs' accuser has reportedly submitted more than 100 pages of text messages and instant DMs in court, claiming the conversations support out his allegations. The case remains ongoing, and the claims have not been proven in court. Now, a lot of people have been making comments about Stefon being, a little sassy, a little fruity, a little like DL. I don't think he's DL at all. I think he is probably queer. I think he's bi. I think he likes both of them. But I don't think that he's even trying to hide it. He does have like a little feminine kind of thing going on with the way he dresses. And he just seems like he kind of gives off the Diddy vibes where he's just for everybody. And ain't nothing wrong with that as long as it's consensual. Hello. Do I 100% believe this man as far as like, do I believe that he was sexually assaulted? I do try to believe victims, but as more things come out, it's kind of like, I don't really know what to believe. Yeah. What is this man's name? There's so many things here. Yeah, Stefon Diggs' sexual assault accuser, Christopher Griffith, settles $10 million lawsuit with NFL. So he settled. This was a week ago. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So wait a minute. He had a sexual assault case against the brother. Settles $10 million lawsuit with NFL star's brother, Darius Diggs, over alleged attack. Both of them attacked her? What? This is the Jasmine brand. Stefon Diggs' sexual assault accuser. So that's what I'm saying. Did they both assault him allegedly? Sexual assault accuser Christopher Griffith has settled with the NFL star's brother, Darius Diggs. According to court documents, Griffith agreed to dismiss his $10 million lawsuit against Darius in a Los Angeles apartment complex over an alleged 2023 attack. Details of the settlement were not disclosed. The court filing confirmed the dismissal. So she didn't get any money because it was dismissed, right? Griffith previously claimed Darius and several others attacked him on May 29th, 2023 outside his apartment elevator and stole more than $100,000 worth of property. Okay, so they beat him up. Maybe Stefon sent his brother, he just goes over there to like shut him up. Meanwhile, Griffith's separate sexual assault lawsuit against Stefon remains pending. He alleges he was drugged while visiting the athlete's home before Stefon exposed himself and began masturbating. Griffith claimed Stefon motioned for him to touch his penis, but he told the NFL star to put it away. Now, this person appears to be maybe a friend of Stefon, maybe like a casual friend, someone that hangs out and does the things. Like they know each other. They have pictures together, like not in dressing rooms, but like shopping together and doing things with the entourage. And he took screenshots of their messaging each other. They were friends. It just seems like they were like friends, but it looks like maybe it was taken too far. It also seems like they were fucking. It also seems like they were just fucking around with each other, and maybe things went too far. Maybe this man could just be trying to use whatever to for a come up. So Griffith further claimed the Rez and two women threatened him, stripped off his clothes, and placed him in a car headed to the airport. Ooh. Both Stefon and Darius have denied all allegations of wrongdoing. And so, yeah, I don't believe that they didn't do this shit. I don't believe they didn't do it. He's probably somebody that's been like maybe saying that he's going to expose them or threatening to expose them unless they do X, Y, Z. And maybe they were just like, you know what? Like, get away. Yeah. So he had two cases against Stefon and his brother. The one against his brother was canceled or whatever, dismissed. This is all a week ago. There's like updates almost every day. Stefon Diggs' male sexual assault accuser reportedly reached a settlement with NFL star's brother Darius and separated the same thing. So I basically copied the same thing. Trying to see if there's a new update. Yeah, these are just pictures of them, and they look like they're just friends and hanging out. Do I believe that they had some kind of sexual, intimate relationship? Yes, I do. I can't say whether or not he was actually assaulted or whatever. Yeah. The thing is, Stefon is not denying. I guess he is denying it, but he hasn't made like a statement or anything like that. So I don't know. Yeah. So he's been posting a lot of pictures of them and like text messages and stuff, and it looks like they actually had a relationship, whether it's friendship or whatever. They know each other seemingly very well. He could just be trying to get a come up though. I don't know. This is 2 days ago. Stefon Diggs' accuser posts alleged messages between them. Quote, come on, get your ass buzzed. Now, Stefon says, come on and get your ass buzzed. And like, it's niggas in the comments saying, this is like how niggas talk, you know, like they probably talking about playing 2K or some shit. What? The Christopher guy posted on his stories the screenshot of Stefon saying, come get your ass buzzed. And he said, you could never be bisexual or gay or whatever you want to be in life, as I champion you living in your truth. You can even be bisexual or gay or whatever you want to be in life. Why is he starting a sentence with that? I don't understand. That said, when I continually decline your advances and attempts to get me to party with you, your ego can't handle no and resorted to violence to protect what you seem to be so afraid to admit. Okay, so again, I think that they had consensual sex at least once, and it just gives those vibes. Now, just because you have consensual sex even once doesn't mean that the next time it's okay to just do whatever. It has to be a yes every single time. So if what he's saying is true, and they were probably messing around with each other, and maybe he just didn't feel like doing it one day, and so you want to be violent towards him, then yes, that is a claim for assault. Yeah. These niggas in these comments do not want to accept that this man might be actually gay or bi or whatever. Someone says, and I think it's a nigga, that sounds like a game. Niggas say that all the time, and that without context is wild. And commending someone for their confidence can mean that you take them on if we looking at both sides. Shut up. A lot of people saying that it sounds like video game talk. Yeah. And some woman that looks like she has common sense says, these women commenting sounds silly. Maybe a man would say this verbatim on a game, but to text this to another man is wild to me. Then he says, sick of you, quote unquote. Yeah, right. I don't even say that. Sick of you, that's kind of like you're flirting or whatever. I don't know. That's what Stefon said after. Yeah. Stefon looks like he likes all of the things and all the holes. And you know what? Again, if it's consensual, do what you got to do. Do your big one or whatever. Do it. You know? But like, leave people alone. I'm pretty sure he can get any kind of hole he wants. Like consensual holes. Like, I don't know. And you know, I do know why. A lot of these losers, they get off on it. They get off on someone fighting them and telling them no, and like they get off on the control and the power or whatever dynamic. God, this is 5 days ago. I'm not reading all this. I don't know who CB is. Cardi B. Oh, Cardi B. I guess she feels obligated to say something because for one, she's Cardi B and she can't fucking not say anything. And two, this is the father of her child. Why are you inserting yourself in this shit? You making yourself look stupid. Let this man handle his own fucking business.
How y'all got me defending a nigga? Y'all got me defending a nigga that I'm beefing with. And I don't like that shit. Like, I really hate that. But I'm not liking how it's one thing for the internet to give false claims and report false news, but for credible sources and credible people that's supposed to be talking about credible shit, that's supposed to be doing their research to talk about it. I really, really hate this shit. I really hate.
I'm not listening to her. I guess she was on the Clubhouse thing or whatever. I'm not listening to all this shit. Someone in the comments said, so Cardi isn't allowed to give her opinion on her baby father, but y'all can sit up in the comment section and give your own opinions. We're not, I didn't have that man's baby. I didn't recklessly have that man's baby. And if I did, I'm not gonna just be out here saying shit. That's his business. That ain't got you beefing with him. Why the fuck would you think? Let me go online. If you're beefing with him, beef with him and be fucking quiet. Him being gay is not the issue here. Him being bi isn't the issue here. Him being a possible abuser because he's not getting what he wants, allegedly, is the issue here. Him already having case after case after case, him being let go from his damn football team because he out here just wilding the fuck out. That should be something that you say, you know what, let me shut my ass up. You know this nigga more, well, I'm sure you don't know him like that. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't really know this man that you had a baby for. But you know him better than, you know, most people would, right? You've been around him intimately or whatever. But so you know what he's capable of. Maybe he hasn't tried it with you, but you know what he is capable of. Like, you know his personality, you know his tics, you know how he likes to party. Like, shut up. Let it play out. Shut up. She's always inserting herself. And yes, she had the man's baby. People have babies every goddamn day. Shut the fuck up. That doesn't mean anything. If you're beefing with him, if I was beefing with a nigga and I'm a public figure and he's going through something publicly that ain't got fuck all to do with me, guess what I'm doing? I'm keeping my mouth shut. I don't know if she feels the need to be like fake loyal or whatever, but that's probably what the fucking is. It's probably some street shit. Shut your ass up. Hush. Be quiet, because you look fucking stupid. This nigga's out here wilding the fuck out, and he's affecting other people. He's a horrible person. And this chef lady, I don't even know if she was telling the truth or whatever. Girl, this dodo brain chef lady, I guess video emerged of her dancing and stuff while she was cooking for him. And they said, oh, she was in love with that man. So yeah, this is the chef that a few months ago also had claims against him saying that he was abusive. And then people didn't take her seriously because it looked like she was fucking lying. He does seem to be a violent person. And he probably did snatch her ass up a few times, but it looked like she probably liked that shit. I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah, she's a special one. Yeah, first off, what professional chef dresses like this for clients? They was fucking in that kitchen. They was fucking. Yeah. That wasn't no damn chef. That was a side chick for sure. Anyway, back to the foolishness. There's a new lawsuit. I think somebody completely different. Another one. This is what it says 3 days ago. Another one. Stefon Diggs hit with new lawsuit as former employee claims NFL star falsely accused him of stealing Ferrari, then had him attacked. Yeah, I believe that he really is this person. I do. And again, Cardi, you know this. You've probably seen him. Just like with Young Miami and Diddy, you know that these men are monsters. Shut your bitch ass up. Even if this other nigga is lying, which is not okay to lie about sexual assault, even if he is lying, this is not your fight. This has nothing to do with you, aside from the fact that you have this man's baby. Nobody asked you to say anything. Let this shit play out and shut your ass up. I'm not going through all this shit again. Basically, somebody else is suing him. He's a monster, and I blame the mom. I do. Him and his brother, probably all his other siblings, are probably fucking insufferable. Yeah. Somebody said, starting to believe the chef wasn't lying. I don't think she was like all the way lying. I think that she probably did want to like see if she can get her money back. I don't think she was all the way lying. It's just her actions, especially that dumbass, corny ass, cringy ass video of her dancing in the kitchen. That kind of made people feel like, girl, you lie. Then someone saying it's a targeted attack. Attack for what? Nobody even knew who the fuck this nigga was until he started dating Cardi B. Nobody is me. Anyway, glad that's over. Whew. So Beyonce's nephew is apparently out here terrorizing women. Who would have thought, right? Jules, a streamer who accused Solange's son, Jules, of assaulting her, also says that he pulled an assault rifle on her. Quote, I don't care about Solange doing voodoo. I'm from New Orleans. Let's see what she has to say.
Fuck nigga. My ass pointed a fucking assault rifle at my motherfucking head. I tried to make amends. I tried to get you to fix my phone. I tried not to come to the internet. I don't give a fuck about Solange doing voodoo. Bitch, I'm from New Orleans. Mary Lou Boo is one of my ancestors, baby. I'm well protected, well respected. Thank you. I don't give a fuck about all fucking witchcraft. This ain't about all that. Yes, the nigga pointed a gun at my head. If y'all don't know, if y'all follow his family, y'all probably done seen him with the damn Louis V duffel bag, the brown one with the big ass Louis V letters on it. Yeah, the bitch had a gun inside that fucking bag, and he pointed it in my fucking face. If I'm lying, if everybody that feel like I'm lying, if y'all feel like I'm lying so bad, why this fuck nigga don't come out and defend himself? Or why this bitch don't sue me? Why can't he sue me? If I'm lying, sue me. If I'm lying, just sue me. Take me to court.
Yeah, first of all, it's Marie Laveau. So I don't think that you're really related to her, honey pie. And that's okay. You don't have to be. Yeah, apparently she's not the only one that has had claims about him being like this. Someone says she literally was not the first woman to come out saying he's aggressive, disrespectful, and talk shit about his family, while at the same time using their name to scare women into silence. I believe it. But I believe it. Yeah. I don't understand why these women come to social media first. You don't know who she went to first. Shut up. You do not know that. You don't. Yeah. I believe it. I think there was someone else who was in the comments saying that he did it to her too. Yeah. Someone said, didn't he assault Sky Jackson allegedly as well? Yeah. So why y'all keep on saying this stupid shit? You understand that the internet is not the end all be all. If someone's coming to the internet to air out their grievances or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't go to cops first. Are you well? Are you okay? Do they have to say that first? Like, wouldn't it be implied that they went to the cops first? Wouldn't that be, maybe they're just coming to the internet to just clarify things or whatever? Like, yeah. I don't know why she would be looking for clout. Jules is famous by association, but he's not. Who would really care? Who? Yeah. Someone said, I'm sure she heard of all the allegations and still wanted to mess with him. Now she's crying. I'm not victim. You are victim blaming. It looks like she's just trying to clarify some things. So maybe people were talking, maybe she said something about it and people were just talking shit. She's just kind of like, all right, I'm not telling y'all this again.
It's Jules Smith, Beyonce's nephew. Because that's the only way I don't know my things. But the bitch is disrespectful as fuck. And that's another reason why I think he a fucking cunt. Because what man unprovokingly disrespects women? Like, that just don't make sense to me. So I feel like he started that argument because he wanted to, like, that's how he likes to initiate sex. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to butter him up, trying to get him to come back to the room. So he like, I'm smoking right now. I'm going to come back up to the room. We thought Solange shut you down. Fuck Solange. Anyways, it's Jules Smith, Beyonce's nephew. Because that's.
Yeah, I'm not looking at all of this, but I guess she's recalling an encounter that she had with him. I guess she was dating him, or maybe they were whatever. And people are saying she's reading something off a desk. People are so like, would it be so hard to imagine that he really did do this? He seems like he's an entitled little prick. He could very well be this person. Yeah. I'm not looking at all those videos. Hopefully he didn't do it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Neo wants everybody to know that he is in a polyamorous relationship with a few basic looking bitches. Here we go.
Yes, sir. And it's called. Welcome. Like, I think that's all. So that is weeping. Time to show. Someone loving. It's all dropping some pictures. It sucks, you man. Fine, this work. What do you put in?
Mayo, welcome, sir. I'm Petition Paris. You're the best. Thank you.
He looks like his balls stink. I like Neo. I was introduced to Neo in college, maybe 2005 or 4 or some shit. That album he had, I forgot what it's called. Now Neo does the things. He writes the things and he does the things. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that you have the resources, you have the money, you have the connections. You don't necessarily have the looks. You don't necessarily have the aura, but you have the other things to pull women who look. And I'm not even that girly who tries to talk about other women's appearances, but these bitches look shot out. And they don't look like the same women that he had a few months ago. And I want him to pay for some classes for them to learn how to switch, how to walk, honey. Come on. Why y'all getting out this damn car like you got arthritis in your knees? What are we doing? They don't know how to walk. They don't have any kind of like, they're just like, where did he find these women? They don't have any like judge. They're just like so basic looking. The one in the brown, I don't know what the fuck that is. They look like, each of them look like there's something wrong. Is that wrong to say? The one the last one, she looked like the Molly just hit. They look tired. No one's face card is giving what it should. I hate to be that girly, but you know what? Fuck it. They look a mess. They don't look a mess. That's kind of harsh. They don't look. It's something wrong. Is what I'm saying. Each one looks stressed by the eyes. Yeah. All of them look like he grabbed him up real quick from the liquor store. Period. Add them all up, they still won't equal 10. Jesus. So I guess I'm not the only one. It's just, if you're going to have a harem of women and you're going to parade them around on social media and the things and the like, they better be bad. Bad to the bone. But you know what? A real bad bitch probably not going to put up with that. Hello. Polyamorous, whatever you want to say, whatever. But what if one of these women want to bring a man into the situation? Want to bring a man into the situation? Then what? What are we talking about, Nia? How you feeling? Which one is misindependent? Yeah. I've literally never ever seen unattractive poly people. They're not super unattractive. It's just they don't have. He really does look like he picked them up out of City Trends or something. Like they just look like, it looks like he dusted them off and said, "Hey, you want to fuck with me? I'll pay you." Yeah. How all three mid, baby? The first one, I don't know what she doing. Oh God. Again, he looks like his balls stink. They probably don't. They shouldn't. All that money he got. Yeah. There was an update with the Big Tigger thing. I didn't really want to talk about it because I don't know if it's even a thing anymore. Apparently, now I'm going to eat my words here because it seems like this lady ain't got them all. It seems like she probably is the problem. And so I take back the shit I was talking about Big Tigger. Because, baby, when I looked at the video again of her flailing on that floor, I don't think I put it on the last episode, of her flailing on that floor, like throwing herself to the ground. Yeah. Was he cheating on her? Probably. But did he assault her? I don't know. Because the reason I say that is because there's another man who's in jail currently and serving like a 20-something year sentence because of this woman. And he's like, I didn't do anything to her. Like, we were going to do the things. I didn't like the way she smelled. He literally said he didn't like the way she smelled. So he was like, nah, I'm good. And she started like acting out. She started throwing herself around and like acting out. And the cops were called and this man was arrested and charged. And he's in jail right now. And he's like, I guess he's seeing everything that's going on. He was like, yo, can somebody look at my case? On top of that, her daughter was missing. So there's that whole separate thing. But this man, this was a week ago, an update, imprisoned man who accuses Big Tigger's wife of lying about him raping her, says she threw herself to the ground and pretended to be beat up because he declined to have sex because she was, quote unquote, stinking. Yeah. His name is Ramon Joyner. First of all, thank you for all your efforts to clear my name. I can only hope this momentum can have the effect on me of being released from here sooner than later. That is the ultimate goal for me because I been knew Shawty was crazy and this shit was fucked up. Everybody just went on living though, like it was okay. And due to the fact that I don't live my life on the right side of the law, I had to have had a hand in something. Yeah, that sucks. Whole time I denied Shawty, so she set me up. She was stinking and I rode out and came back hours later because I was still working and she calling me to come to her room. Why would you go back to your room? That's when the goofy shit started and I left again. And while I'm checking out, she falls in the lobby on some movie shit, all beat up. And I'm like, huh? She beat herself up. I waited for the police in the lobby. He waited for the police for 45 minutes because he knew he didn't do anything wrong. And he still got arrested and he's still in jail. A guilty man won't do that exactly. Anyway, I was just telling you that I'm envisioning it again, like, damn, that's crazy. So I guess he sees what's going on with Big Tigger. He's like, yeah, this lady. And that's kind of like helping his case too, because if she really is this Lifetime movie monumental crazy bitch, and she has a mugshot. I wonder why she has a mugshot. I guess because of the daughter. So he's been locked up for 11 years. He's serving like a 20-year sentence, I think. That's so I hate the stories about people who do jail time when they didn't do anything. Yeah. I'll just be marrying anybody. And I was talking shit about Big Tigger. I was like, he probably did that shit because niggas. But then like after seeing the thing about her daughter, after seeing this is fucked up. This is fucked up. I hate hearing about people being in jail unjustly. That really does something to me. Like, I don't like that. And if he is telling me the truth, that's fucked up. And I can kind of see, and somebody's like, how did he meet her exactly? Like, where did you see, how did you, y'all just be married. Y'all just be marrying people just to say y'all married. I really want y'all to stop doing that. I really want y'all to like marry people based on that, the real premise or whatever, or the real reasonings that you should be married. This is your person. This is the person I can't live without. Boom, we're married. Y'all just be marrying people because it's fucking Tuesday. Like, you probably didn't even know this lady. And you know, she probably didn't know him. Maybe he probably is abusive, but it does seem like she lied. It does seem like she's lying. Yeah, somebody says, I'm definitely not a judger, but I'm starting to question Tigger's discernment. All this history that she had before he met her and still married this woman. What the hell? Get these people off my timeline, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just be marrying people just to say y'all married. I would never victim blame, but a fellow essay victim, but this lady is a great actress. Being her daughter hasn't been seen in 9 years, extremely disturbing, and I hope she's located soon. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her daughter. I don't feel like looking into that. I hope the little girl's okay. Oh, do I have to do it? Yeah. Alicia Brown is the woman's name. Alicia Brown's past arrest and ongoing missing child case resurfaced amid abuse and cheating allegations. So she is out here. Alicia Brown is the main suspect in her daughter's abduction from Baltimore once she lost all rights in 2019. She has a history of lying to courts to get attention and to weaponize the father for children. So we know this. So get that nigga out of jail. Get him out. I want him to be out of jail by the end of the year. He probably ain't shit anyway, but if he didn't do that, he needs to be out of jail right now. People tried to warn Tigger, but he blocked us. Ooh, what was it, Tigger? Did she make it disappear? What was it? Because that's what stupid niggas do. Like, oh yeah, she does the thing. I'm gonna marry her. But she cooks and she cleans. I'm gonna marry her. So you don't cook and clean? That's just what niggas be saying. How do you feel about the bitch? Like, can we talk about that? How does she make you feel? Hello? Then be crying. Is she talking to you like you ain't shit? The daughter is missing. I don't care. I don't care about this. I care about the daughter. I'm pretty sure she's with a family member somewhere, living her best life. She needs to be taken care of though. She is this person that it seems like she is after all this is said and done. She needs to be in jail or in a psych ward. And Tia, you don't have to marry nobody else. It's okay. Yeah. Stacey Dash is apparently being Stacey Dash on the internet. People are saying that she wants to be a black woman again. There was a video. Oh, here it is. You know, I really am trying to heighten my social media presence and just kind of get out of my bubble and just like take more pictures and do the things. I don't want to look like Stacey Dash. I don't want to look cringe like that. Like, she's so gorgeous. I remember watching her in the 80s and like watching her in, was it the Richard Pryor movie Moving or something like that? I think that's what it's called. So, oh my God, she's so pretty. She has the pouty face and the light eyes and the hair. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Mo Money. Oh, I loved her in Mo Money. I love looking at her face in Mo Money. She's gorgeous, but she's just doing the things, girl. And as a weird girly myself, I get it, but it's like, girl, this is cringy kind of weird. Like, this is weird. And like, aside from that, like, you were damn near MAGA before MAGA was even a thing. Like, you were just doing a lot with the white people. And like, now you want to be like lip singing to LL Cool J songs and sucking on lollipops. Like, girl, which one is it? She's so cringe and she's so gorgeous. And it's like, why do you have to be cringe? Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Because, girl, Vivica Fox was spotted out doing the things. Okay. Yeah. I like Vivica Fox. I want her to leave that face alone. I feel like she's not going to. So we'll see what happens, child. How old is the dog? Baby. Baby doll. How old is this woman? Vivica. I don't like this. 61. That's another thing. I lost my train of thought. I don't want to be cringy. Like, I don't want to be cringe like that. Like, and I'm really trying as an early 40s girly, damn near mid 40s girly. I'm really trying to get more disciplined with my skincare and all the things, because when you get older, you do start looking weird. And it's like, it's okay because it's a blessing to get older. But like, I don't want to get like, I don't want to get like dead. Like, and it's like, I just wonder what she would look like now if she never touched her face like at all. She would probably look she's nice and she's a beautiful, but she would probably look even more beautiful as a beautiful aging woman. Like, it's okay. And I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I really am trying to be more diligent about my skincare because I do be looking like, damn, I don't want to look older. And I'm guilty of it, right? But would I ever like touch my face? Even if I had to reap the money, like, no, I would never do that. Yeah. When did she start playing around her face? I think it was after 50 Cent, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, people had a lot of things to say. It looks like she has a BBL too. I don't know. But she does look good as a 61-year-old woman. It's just, I want her to stop playing with her face. Yeah. Someone said she used to be so pretty naturally. Yeah. But like, Hollywood especially, society and Hollywood especially doesn't let you age gracefully. We see it all the time with these people on these red carpets, and especially the white people, like these white women, because white men like their women to have like the bodies of an adolescent little boy. So they're like starving themselves, or they're putting all the stuff in the face. Now, Botox, I'm afraid to put stuff in my face. I don't think I will ever even do Botox, because my thing is that's not permanent. Like, it's not. You're gonna have to keep on doing it. So I really want to be okay with aging gracefully. And I am starting to see little things. Like, I'm starting to see like my face is droopy like that. Like that. You know, and I'll look at older pictures of myself because I'm aging. That means that I'm still alive, bitch. I'm still here. A nigga is still here. So it's like, yes, but then it's like, damn, yeah. It's like, I don't know how to articulate that. It's the mind fuck, if anything. But would I touch my face? No. I would not touch my face. I wouldn't touch my teeth or my face. Good on you, girl. Mm-hmm. I wonder what new Lifetime movie she's in, because I know she's in one. Hello. She getting that check. She's getting them checks, honey. I think that's all I had for mess. Okay, so let's get into music and teens. So for music and teens, Jay-Z had a concert last week or so, and he brought up Beyonce as the first act, I think. She sung, is it Can't Not the Hustle? Now, I didn't know. I wasn't even, I guess it lost me. I didn't know that she performed Can't Not the Hustle with him 20 years ago. And I think they put it side by side. And I'm like, oh, that's so dope. And she sounded amazing. The growl. Oh, I love it when she does that. Yeah. We've all seen it. People are screenshotting the stuff and putting it on their phones or wallpaper. Like, it seemed like it was a winding doodle of a time. Blue played the piano. Apparently she plays by ear. She's a lucky girl. We're all lucky to be here. Yes. Blue is a lucky girl, honey. Lucky girl. To just have all that. To have like wealthy, cultured parents that want you to be cultured and just give you the space and time and resources to just like explore what you want to do. And I'm sure they're not pressuring her to do anything. She probably never will have to work an actual job a day in her life, just like Beyonce didn't. At least I don't think Beyonce had a job, because they started getting like famous in like high school or something. I think they had to drop out of high school. Beyonce, they opened up the concert with her shaving his head, which everybody kind of knew that he was going to shave his head after the Roots picnic. Everybody kind of figured that he was going to go to. And people were like, okay, like, I like it. I like the Caesar. I like it. It's very nostalgic. It very much gives, Jigga Man, Jigga What, Jigga Who, period. It very much gives, what are these guys? Right? Is he does, the one thing with Jay-Z, he does have this swag and this aura that's just like, he very much has big energy. And from what I understand, it is big. Okay. And apparently he has a curve in it. Based on Drunken Love, it has a curve in it. I said, I don't know about all that. But yes, girl, I guess we see the vision now. We see the vision. Cut his hair. You see, people were saying that some idiot was like, oh, Beyonce has a flat booty like all of us. No, the fuck she doesn't. Beyonce has who is this bitch standing outside of my window? And why is she doing it? What's going on? She's like right in front of my window, like walking around in front of the bushes and stuff. Girl, yeah, he looks good. He looks good. He do. Niggas were excited. The men were saying, this is our Beachella. This is Hovechella. Like, he brought the whole city out. He brought people out. Like, and I don't know. It seemed like it was a really fun time. There were 3 nights, and I don't want to go down the list of everybody, but he brought out a lot of people. Rihanna, we'll talk about Rihanna. But yeah. Yeah, he definitely had. When I saw this particular video right here, he definitely had it thumping and jumping. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, girl, Beyonce, we get it. Because it's been so long since he had that Caesar and he's working out. It's like he really, it's like he had this transformation back into, reminiscent of what is this bitch doing? It's just what is going on? Jesus. It's like he reinvented himself. And yeah, it's almost like it's 1997 again. When did he come out with the things? 97? When he was like, calling me the lion. Because I like Jay-Z, but I'm not a in my lifetime, volume 1 was 1997. So it was 96 that when was his Reasonable Doubt was 1996. Damn it. 20 years ago. But then there was another album that came out 30 years ago. Let me see. Was it? Because they said something about 30 years. Jesus. Reasonable Doubt was the first album. That was 1986. So what was the 30-year anniversary for something? Jesus. 30-year anniversary. What's 30 years? 96 is 30. Is it? Oh my God. Okay, bitch, that's 20 years. That bitch, 2006 is when Beyonce sung with him 20 years ago. That reason for 1996 was 30 years ago. Oh my God. My God in heaven. So that's it. The 30. Yeah, he did the things and it looked like it was a good time. Now, I didn't like this capri suit she had on. I didn't like it. But she looked great. I think that's her natural hair too. She looks great. People are like, oh, she looked like Mama Tina. That's literally her mother. That's literally her mother. Yes, she looks like Mama Tina. But it's also because Mama Tina be wearing them damn suits out, honey. She be wearing them those suit outfits. She be wearing them things out. So yeah. I think she had other outfits that she changed into too. Beyonce, yes. Rihanna. Okay, let's see what Rihanna is doing. Okay, let's do another one. Y'all want this lady to have another album so bad. Y'all want her team to put out another album so bad. Let me change that. Y'all want her engineer to put out another album so bad. Like, hush. And I love me some Rihanna, but come on now. Playing around in y'all face. Your bike. So here's the thing. I don't know if she was drunk. I don't know if she was high. I don't know. Is she fun loving and she's personable? And I love seeing videos of her interacting with her fans. She's so down to earth. I love Rihanna down. She might have some kind of severe anxiety to where she, instead of just acting like she know what the fuck going on and like being a professional and like actually going to sound check and doing the choreography and doing the things and making it look like she actually put effort into her performances, she just gets on that stage and she plays in y'all goddamn faces. She's been doing this from day one. And I think it's because she doesn't like performing. And I think it's because she knows she doesn't know how to sing. She cannot sing. She can hold a tune. I can too. She cannot sing. She's not talented in that respect. She has sex appeal. She's fashion forward. She has this I don't give a fuck attitude. And then she's also very personable and she seems like a really down to earth, cool ass chick. but she found another way to make her coin. She found another business ventures to make her coin with the underwear and the cosmetics and the things. And I think that she's going to stay in that lane because that's what works for her. And I know, even though she said, I missed this shit. What do you miss? Getting on the damn stage and acting like a complete moron. I love Rihanna. But if I would have paid to see Rihanna by herself and she did that fuck shit, I would be pissed. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Was it a last minute thing? Was there a sound check? Did you try? Were you warming up in the bathroom? Like what? It's like she doesn't put any effort into her performances at all. The Super Bowl was probably the best performance I've seen her do, and she barely moved because she was pregnant. And it was really just production. And this is just, it's so ridiculous. Just like Mary J. Blige, y'all paying money to see these people do this shit and y'all begging for another album? She's not making these albums. She's lending her voice and they're doing the things. They're chopping it and screwing it. They're dragging over the effects onto the timeline. They're doing the things. Does she have bops? Absolutely. I like her music, but it's not really her music because she doesn't know what I goddamn saying. She doesn't have any actual talent. She doesn't. She had an amazing machine behind her that knew exactly what the fuck to do with her. They knew exactly how to market her. She came with what she had, which was that sex appeal and that personality, that Caribbean girl shit. And they took it and they ran with it. She can't goddamn sing. And I put that on one of these posts and somebody was like, I was like, if I would have paid to see her doing this shit, I would have been pissed. And somebody's like, don't act like she doesn't have any bops or any like hits or whatever. I said, I never said she doesn't have hits. She has hits. She has a team that, exactly what I said. She has a team that knows what to do with her. She had a team that knew exactly what to do with her. And then I posted that video in my response. I said, that's not what I'm saying. She has hits. She had a team that knew what to do with her. But she's very much a studio artist. The magic is done in the studio. And it's usually after you're done doing your things and bullshitting in these people's studio, they go behind you and they make it sound pretty. They make it sound palatable, whatever you want to call it. Girl, go away. Love you down, the baby. I don't know why the baby was there. And it's like they don't be having all three of their kids at the same time very rarely. So it's like, the other two kids, where were they? The little girl couldn't be there too. I don't think that she should have been around all that shit. That's just me. But whatever. I'm not a parent. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. There was a delay on night 3 because a lot of ignorant niggas decided to bum rush the ticket line or whatever, and it was like a maybe 3 or 4 hour delay last night, but it's no one's fault other than these stupid people because people are just so dumb, just ruined it for everybody else. But people stayed, and I think it ended at like 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. It sounded like it was a good time. And not mess, Brandy is out here looking not very much like herself, and the internet has things to say. Yeah. She doesn't look like herself. She looks very frail. She's always been, smaller. I think she's never been overweight or obese or anything. She's always been a smaller woman. I think like but her face looks sunken in. I don't know what this braided wig thing. People are saying a lot of y'all are talking about her, but just like he talked about Chadwick and his weight loss, and he actually was sick. You don't know what somebody's going through, which is understood. Again, I didn't say anything about her. I did see the pictures and I'm like, oh, girl, she doesn't look well. She doesn't look well. She looked healthier. What was it? Late last year when her and Monica were doing that tour, she looked fine. So hopefully she's not sick. But she does look sickly. I'm sorry. She looks sickly and I don't know what the head wraps, what she's doing with that. I guess it's a new thing. It makes her look even more so unwell. And I hope that she's not sick or anything like that.
Yeah, Brandy, love you for free, sis. Yeah, Brandy. Yeah, Brandy, love you so much. Love you so much. Thank you, mama. Thank you, Brandy. Yes, Brandy. Yes, Brandy.
She looks pretty good there. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Her face looked really sunken in, like she doesn't look well. So the internet has been saying the things, and this is her response. Because look at that. Look at this. I hope she's not sick. That would be really sad. Brandy appears to address comments about her appearance in a new IG post. Quote, maybe become gentler with one another. Everyone is carrying a story we cannot see. I'm not reading everything that she wrote, but basically, I'm pretty sure she said mind your business. Yeah, you never know what somebody's going through. That's true. And I feel sorry for her daughter because I'm sure her daughter is seeing this. Her daughter probably had to block her own mama name because, I know I would because I don't want to see that shit. I hope that she's okay, though. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, and here's a performance. This is a week ago that it was posted. Brandy and Monica Denise took to the stage as headliners performing so many of their hit classics. I don't know. Oh, I think this was the Essence Fest. So this was earlier this month at Essence. Let's see what's going on with the girlie. Somebody said she's taking GLP-1s. Again, she was already thin. So I don't know why she would be doing that if she is. I hope she's not. If she is, she probably has body dysmorphia. I hope maybe, you know what? I hope she is, and I hope that she's not sick. The baggy bodysuit is sending. Girly. I didn't even laugh. I'm gonna need her to pick up a plate and start eating the plate. Yeah, I hope she's not taking the weight loss shots because why would you do that? You were not heavy. You were not big. Hopefully she's okay. That's not mess. I think I had some more stuff for not mess, but I can't remember. I've been talking a lot. Did I have anything to talk about in TV and things? No. Oh, yes. I did do a review of The Polygamist for TV and things. I actually recorded it yesterday. So that will be out this week sometime. Just my thoughts on the show. I finished it a while back and it's really good. And just my thoughts, if you care. That'll be posted soon. So for Weird-ish, I don't know if this is AI or not. It doesn't look like it's AI, but just off the strength of me not having anything for Weird-ish for the past few episodes, let's just look at it and see. It looks real to me. And I remember hearing or seeing that actual mermaids really do look like that. They don't look like the Little Mermaid. They look like creatures. They look like, I 100% believe that the ocean and like the deep ocean and even like places like this, there are species that we have never seen, that we will never see. And I do believe in mermaids. I believe in sirens. I believe in all those things. If you believe in God, like I always say, you have to believe that there's other forms of life out there. It's not just human beings. There's animals. It's not just human beings and animals. So I do believe. Somebody said this isn't even good AI, and somebody said it's not AI, it's real. I don't know. It does kind of look like CGI a little bit, but it looks. I believe it. Someone says, I think AI was created to debunk our belief system so that when we do see stuff like this, we still don't believe it. Yeah, that makes sense. Aptly put, they want us to dismiss everything as AI. Yeah. This look real. It's not giving AI. It looks very real. And someone says, the second video I've seen with these mermaids makes me wonder if it's AI, which this one might be. Why are mermaids the focus? They really look like that, though, and not like Ariel exactly. Yeah, so that's really weird. And I thought that was really cool. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a video on. Let me stop worrying. I think that's it, girlies. I think that's it for today. I'm so tired. It is Sunday. I'm going to finish my wine and eat something and do the things. And hopefully next week I'll have more energy to do more things. I just really want to be more consistent with posting this shit and like doing things. I say that all the time, but I'm doing something and people are clicking on the things and listening, but I don't think they're if you are listening to this shit every time I upload, I thank you. I appreciate it. I need to stop obsessing over who's listening and who's not. It is what it is. It's out here for public consumption. And, I'll find my tribe at some point. And if you are fucking with me, thank you, period. And if you made it all the way into this video or this podcast or whatever, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. And until next time, bye, niggas.